All right, so you're trying to export out your film from either Premiere Pro or WeVideo, and you want to get it into your itch page. Now, there's a number of little steps here, so here we go on our journey. First off, we have to export out of WeVideo, and the most important thing is you need to keep the file size under a gig. Now, for a 1 to 2 to 3 minute film, that's not going to be a problem. So presumably you're going to want to go with a larger format if you're exporting out. And you can put it directly into your Google Drive is what I would recommend. Okay, so when we do that stuff, it's going to ask you to log in, to do different things. I'm not going to go into all those details because you should know how to do that from WeVideo. Now, the other option is if you are in Premiere Pro, we go to Export, Media, and over here we want to name the file. In this case, it would be Team 1 Film. And depending if there's other details for the name of the file that's important, you put that there, but we'll just do that, Team 1 Film. Then we need to dedicate where it's going to be saved, and I like it to go to the desktop because then you can see it very quickly and easily. We match source, this is usually what we want to do, and we always want to have H.264. All right, and then I go down here to click Export, and it's going to start encoding, and it's going to put the file over here on the desktop. Yay! Okay, so that would be the thing that I'm working on. So now let's just jump ahead and presume that we have the files. So the next thing we want to do is we want to take a look at our Google Drive. You should have created a folder for all your team's work, and everybody should have access to it. So at some point in time, you clicked share here, you added in the names of the people from your team, and just a reminder, the email addresses will be over here for your team, and that is how you would add in the privileges for people to get things. The other thing is, at this point, we need to share the file. Here's the video file. Let's pretend like I just dragged and dropped it in from my desktop after exporting. What I'm going to do is, notice how I named it Team 1 file that is less than a gigabyte. This is important because itch will not support files bigger than a gig, so we have to be careful. And a gigabyte's kind of big, and we can make a really high quality video with less than a gig. That's easy to do, exporting out of either WeVideo or Premiere Pro. So here's the file. I'm going to control click on it if I have a Mac mouse, or right click if I have a PC mouse or a double clicker type of mouse, and I'm going to click on share, and I have to make sure that the file is available to everyone, so anyone with a link can view it. Then I copy this link, and now I'm going to go over to my itch page. So here we are on itch pages. So these are all the pages I made for my teams. Let's go into Team 1's, and when I click on published up here, I can see that the admins are right here. These are the two people that have admin rights to the page. I can click here, see there's nothing on the page. I'm gonna click on published, come back over here, and I can see all the things I can do with it. So right now for film, you can see that you have all these different options, games, and we don't really have a particular thing for film. And downloadable, we're just going to leave it at that because that's what we're going to do with the files. We're going to click download so we can view it. We're not doing any donations. Okay, that for any academic stuff, we just no payments. And now we're going to upload files. Now when I click on this, it's going to ask me to upload the file. If I were to do that, it would work, but I'd have to download the file to view it, which I don't want to do. In this case, I want to add an external file, and I want to paste in the Google Drive link that I just copied. And I want it to be a video. All right, now, when I click save, watch what happens. When I click back up here and just click on the title, I can see the download file. When I click download, what it does is it loads up the video in a new frame so I can see it, or new tab, and I can watch it. I don't have to download it, even though it said download, it actually opens in a new tab and it's easier to watch. That's what we want to do. Now, I'm going to go back to the page, and what I want to do is write some details in here, and for all teams, what I want you to do is put in your log line right here, and that will help us know more, like when we click on it, we'll be able to see that, so more information, get that right there, and so on and so forth, and there's the log line. That's really all we need. If you want to put some other graphics, some screenshots or something like that on the page, you could, that'd be really cool, but this is how we're able to see the stuff. And when I come back over here, inside our tracking sheet, you'll see that I have a link to the itch pages for each film team so that when I click on this and I come over here, I'm gonna see, there it is. I can click this and I can watch it. Oh my gosh, how exciting. So, all right, that kind of wraps up how we do uploading to an itch page, and you'll notice that all those little steps, you should be aware of how to export already. But again, use the Google Drive option. I think it's a lot better to do that so that we can view it without having to download the file and wait for it and open it up. All right, thanks for watching.